yet. I take that as a win. Mm.
Oh, and
There we go.
Right. He's still 10.
Okay. So you dropped off the, or you fought the bandits, made it to the next town. 'Cause you
oh, we did. Okay,
were
I
you?
did not recall that.
Hold on.
But maybe we did. I just
Mm.
forget.
Drawing. Nope. Caravan camp. Yes, I remember now. So you just cleared the bandit camp, uh, freed up the nobles, and we're poking through the uh, things that were in their swag. All right, that took a little bit of digging. I don't have a whole lot left in my brains. Uh, the You had agreed to help the nobles in the tavern. Went back the way that they had gone. Decided to send Iktar Applebottom Jeans up the center to be a distraction or to do something, talk his way through. He failed spectacularly, and it ended up in a bloodbath, which you surprisingly survived, and so did your two noble friends, or
Yep.
your two merchant friends. Started reaching
I
around in the
forgot.
pockets. Let me check and see if I don't remember if I gave out loot yet. But let's just say you get a uncommon magic item, a piece that you find in the wreckage or on the bandit bodies. Uh,
Heck yeah.
I specifically made a note that Iktar smells like both apples and poop.
Sounds about right. It's called fertilizer.
I don't know about that.
Like you're ineffectively wiping with an apple.
Oh.
The stem tickles. The camp, you got here a little bit after noon, so we'll call it about 3, 4 o'clock. Um, Still got a good chunk of day left, but the merchants would like to take their goods with them, and there are some horses and carry or carts together. It would slow you down significantly, but that is their desire.
We have the time to do that. Do we know like when the airship leaves? I guess is it tomorrow morning? I forget.
I don't think you had a timeline for the airship.
Okay.
It was just you could catch an airship
Just trying
in
to
that town.
get to the city.
Yeah.
Okay,
Haven't bought our
Gotcha.
tickets yet.
Correct.
I see. I mean, Iktar doesn't have any qualms. If it's gonna take a little longer, that's fine. Hang
Take
out
their
the merchants.
time. Take their time.
Gemma's okay with it.
Eh,
If we have to catch the next ship, we will.
yeah.
The merchants happily start loading what they can into the unbroken wagons, but the horses have fled to the winds. So probably the biggest thing, unless you want to just strap Hezrog and Iktar to the front of them, might want to go catch a horse or three.
That is not
Wild
Gemma's
horse?
province. She'll clap
mean-
and say, "Here, horses," and then performatively.
They move another couple yards away, performatively, of course.
You could take a staff of horse summoning as your uncommon magic item.
About a dagger of dwarf stabbing.
Poop knife.
Poop knife.
The friend finder. So what we doing? How we getting out of this arguably lesser kerfuffle?
Gemma thinks we should find the horses and hobble them and then leave tomorrow.
This is rather a corpsey camp.
Yeah, maybe move off far enough that the guards wouldn't arrest us if they found us together.
That's probably a good call.
All right. Well, I think whoever is not finding the horses should dump these corpses in a ditch.
I will look at the nature paladin and say, I'm on corpse duty.
Fair
I'll
enough.
leave, I'll leave the horses for the nature paladin.
That's a good call. I can go look for some horses.
All right, I'll help you with corpse duty. I'm not moving them, but I'll help burn them.
Okay. As Hezrog, you start hauling your first corpses after making sure you've stripped them down fully. Check their pockets.
I'm gonna
and
use one of the wagons
cavities.
for sure, just to be like a carter, cart some corpses out.
Okay. There's a hand cart right next to you. That'd make it much easier.
Perfect.
Probably cuts it down to 3 trips for all the bodies instead of much more. All right, Nature Paladin of the green things and
Yeah.
animals. Let's catch us some
Yeah.
horses.
Fuck yeah.
Last you
Horses
saw them, they were scampering
here.
into the woods up to the north and west of the camp. So kind of away from the noise and fighting and that cliff to the south.
Ooh, okay. Can I roll a survival to go find some horses?
Sure. Get some tracks going. Yeah.
Yeah.
I cast find horses.
9.
9.
It's slow going. These aren't your woods, of course, so it makes it hard. That's what the problem is.
Yeah. Definitely.
But you begin walking a circuitous route into the trees, trying to be stealthy. Well, careful, not quite stealthy, but moving with the natures. and the natures are not walking with you. You catch a face full of holly to the dome.
Ah, jeez.
Step on a thistle. It's a rough time.
God. Do I
Thank
see any
God
horses eventually?
nobody is out here to watch you do this. But eventually, you do find the or the tracks you want, um, and reach a clearing where, on the far side, you can see 4, maybe 5 horses, all ears perked up, looking in your direction.
I guess I will try to roll an animal handling or something to try to approach them carefully. Maybe produce an apple from my armor, get them to take it off out of my hand.
Okay, give me an animal
I'm
handling.
thinking.
Let's see.
Offering your taint apple.
Oh,
Yeah, that was that was one of the crusty ones you wiped with earlier.
I forgot I got the apples mixed up.
Two of the horses, as you approach, trying to speak quiet nothings to them, bolt off into the woods in different directions. The other two start backing further into the trees away from you, blowing hard.
Well, I got a couple.
Rush them.
Yeah.
It takes a solid hour for you to get from this point to actually getting to lay hands on these two horses that you
Man,
cunningly sectioned off from the rest.
maybe I should have just burnt the corpses.
And
Shit sucks.
realize you didn't bring bridles or anything with you.
Yeah.
So you check your pockets. What you got in your pockets? You could make a.
Some rope.
All right, that'll work.
You can throw at this horse.
Just pick up the horse and walk home. Yeah, you loop the rope around their necks and start trudging back towards the camp. God damn, you step on another fucking thistle. And this
God
one gets
damn.
through your boot, like finds that one spot and sticks you in the ankle. And
I honestly didn't know that you wore boots.
but after some more scrounging about, a lot of almost walking into a bog. There's a big swarm of
Jesus.
mosquitoes. You
This
end up
forest
back in the
fucking
camp.
sucks.
You're right. This is why I don't
Not
don't
my
hang out in
forest.
those new forests.
Yeah.
You eventually make your way back, sweaty, tired, and he's got the lumps from mosquito bites coming up on all his exposed skin.
Well,
with-
I hope you guys had better luck burning corpses.
It went pretty smooth,
That shit
burning
sucked.
corpses. You got a pile of loot that's been loaded into the wagons, and Gemma, are you just fire bolting them, get a good burn going, or how's the corpse burning? What's the move on that one? He is dead.
What was the question?
If there was something specific Gemma wanted to do for burning corpses as you're hauling them around, the important part of any mage is to look busy, that they're putting in as much effort as the warrior while doing things.
Well, I don't know if Gemma has an alchemy jug yet or not in this campaign, and if not, then I'm sure she'll find one amongst this free uncommon item that you promised. But if we don't have any magical source of accelerant, then I'll look around the camp for, a little bit of oil, maybe some moonshine or something to pour all over these corpses. Stuff some kindling in there, and yeah, if she wants to light it off with a bonfire, I'll let her. Otherwise, I think I've burned my spell slot.
Well, give me an investigation check. Let's see if you find anything.
I think we took a short rest, so I might have a spell slot back. So I could always burning hands them. I'm sure that will ignite it.
Yeah, pretty well.
But okay, do an investigation check. And I think, Zach, as my uncommon magic item, I'm gonna step on Gemma's toes a little bit, and I'm gonna ask for a headband of intellect.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of rolling shitty investigation scores.
You really don't find anything, but you do find a very fancy looking headband. It's pretty. The stitch work on it is really cool. It's looks like a Chinese dragon. The band itself is black, and the dragon is this crimson thread with small gold like orbs that it's running on. So you pocket it.
Neat.
But yeah, you find a jar. It seems promising until you open it up and you go, "Oh, this is the guard's piss jar." Yeah, I'm not gonna light anything on fire.
Damn. If
No.
that case, then I'll just pile as much kindling around them as I can, and I'll go ahead and I'll burn a spell slot to burning hands them and ignite the whole. Them, the pile of bodies, and probably the 10 feet of grass behind them on fire.
Okay, get a good pig roast going.
Yep. Long pig, anyone?
Anybody else hungry for bacon?
Delicious.
But as you're finishing up and knocking the soot off your hands, you look back and you see a bedraggled, slightly wet Iktar comes shambling out of the forest with a pair of horses.
Yeah, that shit sucked.
You lost one. Good job, idiot.
Hey, what did you do?
Didn't lose any horses. How about you?
Hey, you wouldn't know that. I
You know what? Fair enough.
I only found 2 horses. Only 2 exist in this forest. And I caught them so quickly. I just decided
Are
to
you
take a
all
quick
wet?
nap because I knew you were going to take a while. Don't worry about it.
Here, come dry yourself by the fire.
Okay. Play this.
Meanwhile, I'll help
Strangely,
with the
my
fire.
dipshit asshole sense is tingling.
I'll help try to get these horses bridled up on some of the wagons that the merchants want to take. And I am actually proficient, I think, with land vehicles, so hopefully that makes it easier for me.
Nice.
Yeah, with proficiency, it's pretty straightforward. Hooking the horses up. Though it does take you a moment to find their bits and bridles and stuff, but you get things lined up and the horses hooked in. Iktar is very disappointing how accommodating they are with your friends. Maybe punching one
Asshole horses.
overnight would make you feel better.
That's a good call.
I did write that down last time that Hezrog is proficient with vehicles.
It's because he keeps on getting run through.
My boy knows how to handle a train.
But yeah, by the time you get everything hooked up, you probably have another 2-ish hours of sunlight left. That would
How
be
far is our destination village? Is it something we can reach? Should we set out? Probably put a couple more hours behind us, or is this a
Minimally
good enough
move
place
camp.
to make camp? Yeah.
it'd probably take you another day and a half with the carts now.
Okay. Well, in that case, maybe we should. I guess let's shove off and cover what ground we can before sunset. We'll camp
Make
by
some
the
space between us and
side
the
of the road.
corpses.
You're right.
Yeah,
We
well, I
had
mean, not
nothing to
the
do with
burnt
that.
corpse. Those guys were bandits. I doubt the law will care. And if they do, we've got our friendly magistrate people here to back us up.
They both give you big grins and, yeah, we'll help. But yeah,
Magistrate is what Gemma calls her left fist.
law and order.
How come they both shatter whenever you impact anything with them?
Because the law is meant to be broken. That's why. Sorry. Go ahead, Gemma.
Good one, Zach. Inspiration for yourself. That was
The GM takes inspiration.
That means I get to impose a disadvantage on you guys for something.
Roll with advantage
No.
against us.
That's funny.
But Hezrog, you jump on in the front carriage and lead the way. Who's taking the second carriage?
I mean, Gemma will do her best to follow, I guess. She trusts herself more than Iktar for sure.
Right, fine.
Iktar, you keep on finding new bug bites.
Yeah, Iktar's done fucking with these horses.
Yeah, look for bugs, buddy. You got it.
They will.
Okay, then give me a vehicle, ground vehicle check. It'll be a dex based with proficiency if you've got it. I'll give.
Animal handling.
Are you
Like
proficient with?
dex-based animal handling.
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Oh,
give
I
you
rolled a
advantage
1.
since you're working with Hezrog.
I mean, it's gonna be a straight roll no matter how you chop it. So.
No way.
So what we got?
Why do these goddamn horses like you so much?
19. Natural 19.
What about
Fuck
you,
these
Hezrog?
horses.
11.
11. Well, you're forging the path ahead. The horse is a bit contrary, but you're able to keep him on task most of the time. Your Gemma. I don't know why I'm struggling with your names today. It's been too long. Gemma, this is piss easy. I don't know why Iktar's bitching over there in the corner, grumbling to himself, and it looks
Those
like
horses are
Hezrod's
assholes.
struggling up ahead of you, but this
Way up themselves. Big egos, just like Gemma, is why they get along.
This whole
Alright,
this trip is a piece of piss. Your cart is smooth. You're avoiding the potholes. Easy sailing. The only thing slowing you down is Hezrog in front of you.
Amen.
But you guys get a solid 2.5, almost 3 hours behind you as the sun begins to set. Um, uh, but you find a, a decent campgrounds where you can area where you can pull the carts in, and a pre-made stone circle with some split wood there already. Seems like it's a typical spot for people to stop um, on the travel.
Oh, this
Hopefully
looks
that
like a
means
good enough
that
place to-
tomorrow we'll be able to reach the destination if we push it hard.
Seems like a good enough spot to make camp.
Yeah, just so.
As Rogwolf. Not letting on that he's been struggling to keep this horse in line. He's gonna try to sidle the wagon over off into the clearing.
You get it into the clearing, but it's not parked well. It's cockeyed. It's one of those that you probably should have backed him up a little bit and reset, but you're too proud to do it. You just hop down. Between you break down the horses and get them situated, hobbled, and start making camp. The two merchants are assisting is with the load and unroll their bedding underneath the larger of the two carts. But yeah, start a fire, start cooking, and it's honestly it's a really beautiful spot. You can hear a small gurgling stream a little ways away. The grass here is soft, not quite damp, but cool. And I feel like Dell took cooking tools.
Well, the nicest thing about this spot is that Dell and Hinta aren't here.
They're off
We left them
scouting.
behind. We left them behind at the other spot.
Finished burning the corpses.
It's got some AFKs above their names.
Well,
Hanging out above
they
their head.
neither of them has cooking tools, but you're able to parse together a rough meal of hardtack and uh, dry fish and some hard cheese. But you settle in and are able to look up and watch the stars swirling above you. Are you posting watch?
Yeah.
I'll say yes.
I'll take first watch, I guess.
Jem will take last.
I
Smart.
guess Iktar's in the middle then.
We'll throw Dell in there and the worst watch, third watch.
Deal.
Yeah. Make Dell do the worst watch.
'Cause fuck
He's not
'em.
here to defend himself. While I'm on watch, I'll kind of spend some time analyzing the headband, trying to identify it.
Okay. Over your first watch, give me a perception check. As you attune to your item. Nice,
Oops.
nice.
Not great.
Iktar, Gemma, did you think of an item that you would like to have found?
Ooh, not yet.
Me either. Stand by.
Take your
Um,
time.
If I am able to attune to it, though, I think rather than attuning to it, once I understand what it does, I am going to use my wand of upgrade. And I'm going to merge it with my gauntlets. So my gauntlets become the gauntlets of strength and intellect.
Okay. We'll upgrade your gauntlets to gloves of
The gauntlets of being
the
super
muscle
strong, and
head.
smart, and popular.
Alchemy jug.
Gauntlets of the honor jock. Of the honors jock.
Dang, you don't have an alchemy jug yet?
Wait, Gemma didn't have an alchemy jug already?
Not yet. I'm looking if there's anything better, but I probably will.
Okay.
I already
What
have
about your
winged
winged
boots, so
Oh, you have those already?
Oh shoot, maybe that's what Iktar should take. Honestly,
Would have made finding them horses a lot easier.
honestly,
Gauntlets of the muscle-bound man whore. That would be good if it was a charisma boost. We'll come back to it, whatever we want to end up naming it. But you can upgrade your gauntlets with the headband, and as you brandish the wand at the two items, the dragon peels itself off of the headband and dives across the gauntlets, winding around them, and then just kind of brands itself across them. So when you kind of if you put your wrists together, it makes one continuous serpent across them, with its tail on your left wrist, or left back of your hand, and its mouth over your right. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Very cool.
But as far as you're aware, your watch comes and goes. Fire burns down a little bit, but
As far as I'm aware, is that because of the perception check of
yeah.
3? It could have been a brutal triple homicide a couple feet away from me, and I wouldn't have noticed.
You were busy. You were casting magics and touching your headband a lot.
I became a lot smarter, but not a lot more perceptive.
Yeah. As you lean over and poke Iktar, I believe is next.
Sure.
Yep.
Making sure he sees your new gloves. I thought I heard something over there. I heard it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And you're counting it out.
Okay. Did you look into it at all?
No. Leave that for those of lesser
Alright.
intelligence to investigate.
Damn, this guy turned into an asshole too. Everyone's fucking ego today.
You remind me of a fucking horse.
Goddamn horses are influencing everyone.
But you peel yourself off of your bedroll and totter to the fire.
Should I go check that thing out?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, cool.
But
All
the
right.
intelligence says yes, go check it out.
Wow. Yeah, Iktar will go check it out.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
All right. Investigation. Oh, good.
You, my
Throwing
friend.
bangers today.
R.I.P.
Having a
Bozo.
tough day today.
About 2/3 of the way through your watch, you've been slugging your way through the underbrush here. You stop and you think about it for a moment. You're like, that son of a bitch was just showing off his gloves. There's nothing fucking out here.
What a dick.
And it hurts more because they were actually kind of cool.
My friends suck.
Yeah, they do.
I think what Gemma dreams of more than anything is robes, which give her a little bit more protection. Like a +1 robe.
What about just a cloak of protection? That's an uncommon item.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Sorry.
A cloak of protection. It's a +1 to
Does-
AC, and
Ring of protection, or
I think ring of protection might be rare, but I think cloak of protection is uncommon. Gives you +1
speak
to
Gemma's
AC and
language.
saving throws.
cloak is uncommon, ring is rare. You are so smart.
Yeah, holy shit. This guy's an encyclopedia.
Only of the one
Hacks.
that I actually read, which is 5th edition. I don't know anything about 5.5e, so don't ask.
There's some scrolls. You're a wizard, correct?
I'm a wizard.
You could get some scrolls or
You're
a
wizard,
scroll
Gemma.
to put in
You're
your
a wizard, Gemma.
cookbook.
Or Gemma
that's a
could
better
get
point.
gloves of Gemma could get gauntlets of ogre power, and then she'd be the second strongest in the party, or tied for
Get the
strongest.
fuck out of here. Can I have nothing?
I would get ogre powered.
Can I be of some use to this party?
Are there any uncommon scrolls?
Let's see here.
Wait, who has the dagger of blind sight?
I gave it
I
away.
think that was me, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it might not be a bad uncommon item. It would be the ever smoking bottle.
Oh.
It is spicy.
Is that? Yeah, because you can uncork it and it produces a cloud of thick smoke in a 60-foot radius.
To make everybody else
Yeah.
blind.
So make everybody else blind, but you'd have blind sight. So you could just be like, boop, instant darkness,
Ooh.
essentially.
I really like that idea. I'm gonna do that. Good idea.
There are a lot of scrolls. I'll send them to you. But
Scroll of True Strike.
Sounds mega ass.
So one thing I think I did incorrectly is Father Hall was the wizard's book,
Mhm.
and how you're supposed to do that or gain new spells.
Yeah.
So
How does that work exactly?
so you get a certain, I think, 2 spells per level up that you can just pick and use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything else you have to find a scroll or a book and copy it from that.
Notably, if I were to get something like Counterspell, I would have to wait until I have a 3rd level slot to use it.
Mm-hmm. But you would have the
Yeah.
spell in your book.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you can't transcribe them until you are of a level to cast it.
Hmm.
At least that's how it works in Baldur's Gate. So I'm pretty sure that's true of D&D as well. You're not supposed to be able to transcribe it until it's of a level that you can cast. because that's supposed to stop people from who are like multi-classed, just one level into wizard, so they can't like suddenly, they're whatever, however many levels in some other class. You're like, oh,
Well-
I'm just gonna transcribe in like Meteor Storm or something.
Well, that's
You
how
might
it
only
works
have one
in
level of wizard.
Baldur's Gate. Grabbing one level
Is
of wizard, you can just do them all.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe it is just one that you have to have a spell slot for. I thought it had to be a wizard level, but maybe not.
Because I had my necromancer was
You were mostly. I
was
think
it
you were only
mostly
one level
wizard?
cleric, weren't you? Yeah, I think you were mostly wizard.
Or maybe it was not the wizard necromancer, the druid spore one. Take a level in wizard, and you get all the extra spells.
Ah.
It's a thought. Still another. Oh, all right, it's done.
And you know what? I guess it does not. I think you're right. I think it doesn't explicitly say wizard spell slot. It says if you find a wizard spell of first level or higher, you can add it to your spell book if it is of a level which you have spell slots for.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So
That's nice.
even if your spell slots come from somewhere else, as long as you are a wizard and it's a wizard spell, you can transcribe it. So I think you're right.
Hell yeah.
Shoot, what do I want?
But it does say
Heart
that you
doesn't
could. I mean,
counterspell, but
you couldn't transcribe it until you were 5th level.
Yeah.
Then.
yeah.
Well, think on it. Not like we're in a hurry.
I'll think about it. Thank you for for transcribing those.
Sure. Iktar, you got another 15 minutes left on your watch. As you stump your way back in, chewing on an apple, hoping it was a fresh one.
Oh yeah.
But definitely not having the best day.
Yeah, today fucking sucks.
Give me a
You just
perception
need
check.
Oh, okay. Please.
You gotta roll high sometime.
The dice gods, god damn, they hate me today. I think I rolled a 5, 4, 3, 5.
New Kyle.
I guess so. Since he's not here, I've taken up the mantle.
Next time you see him, punch him in his dick. He gave you this bad juju. But no, it's devolved into a night of singing mosquitoes in your ears, and you just want to go back to bed. The last 15 minutes crawl by, and you eventually go over and kick Dell in his ribs to wake him up. He goes on watch. Okay. During the shit watch, is anyone taking control of Dell?
I think I still have control of Dell.
Well, I already rolled for him for his perception check, so I should have asked first, but he rolled well.
I'll
He
take it.
thinks he hears a chanting off in the distance, kind of punctuated by howls. But he can't quite pin it down. he thinks it's vaguely to the east northeast of your little camp.
I think he'll get up. He'll I guess if Hinta was there, he might have woke Hinta as well. Because I think actually Hinta should be awake now. Hinta's an elf. Well, I don't know if Hinta still gets that bonus, or Hinta's more goblin at this point.
Just go.
Fairly goblin.
But he'll wake up somebody.
Okay. Which somebody?
Or that's what I was just trying to decide. You know what? Maybe we'll roll a d6, 1 through. So we'll say Hezrog 1 to 2, Iktar 3 to 4, Gemma 5 to 6. He wakes up Hezrog.
So now you get to play with yourself,
I
like a
get to play with
schoolboy.
myself. And he'll just say that he heard something. He's gonna go investigate it, just so Hezrog's awake for the rest of them. And Hezrog, taking full confidence in his flail of warning, is going to go right back to sleep after Dell sneaks away. But he's gonna be quote unquote on the alert, cradling his flail. Meanwhile, Dell will, I guess, creep away from the camp and try to do so stealthily and head towards that noise.
Okay. As you give me a stealth check as you peel away from the group and head off into the forest.
Now here's a question for you. Do Dell and Hinta also get an uncommon item?
Absolutely not.
No. Because they are
No.
skipping sessions, they don't get nice things.
What if I chose for him
What are you trying to pick?
the boots of Elvenkind?
But he's not an
The
elf.
hater in me says we should choose that and then throw it in a ditch before he comes back.
Like, by the way, we found you a really good magic item, but
But we threw
we
it
lost.
away.
But we lost.
Yeah. But we accidentally broke it.
Yeah, he can have some boots.
Okay.
But they're ratty boots, not nice ones.
The ratty boots of Elvenkind.
The ugly ass boots of Elvenkind.
They're like 30-year-old Chuck Taylors.
Or wait, do you think it'd be better?
I was thinking
think it'd be better
Velcro, old man painter boots, shoes.
Of Elvenkind.
Would it be better to have boots or a cloak of Elvenkind?
I mean, boots probably. There are plenty of other rogue cloaks that make sense, but not a lot of boots that make sense.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, let's stick with boots. Ratty boots of Elvenkind.
They smell. They got a faint odor to them.
I'm gonna change the name so they are ratty.
Nice.
Boots of Elvenkind.
No less than what Kyle deserves.
So, since he is wearing the boots of Elvenkind, his steps make no sound regardless of the surface he's moving across. So he's going to pretty quickly creep up there and even make his stealth check with advantage.
Deal. Well, I guess, brother mine, find a item for Hinta if we're gonna keep them.
Give him the hat of disguises.
No, that's so bad.
Last time I think I chose the robe of useful items because I think I've made this choice for him before. It's like, what's the most useless thing I can choose?
Dell creeps along, moving from shadow to shadow, realizing that as he crests the final hill, that his one true weapon is a musket or is a gun, which is not subtle at all.
Does he not have any sort of? He
I
does have
don't
a
know.
longbow in his inventory.
Oh, well, maybe you can use that instead, but that's not a magic item. The musket is.
I'm gonna take the dog out real quick. I'll be right back.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Sorry.
Should I choose the Trident of Fish command for Hinta?
Oh my god. Give Hinta the filter of love.
The love glove of celibacy.
I'm beginning of an Ikalwa +1.
I don't know what the most useless item would be for him.
Living gloves.
But
Uh,
cresting the hill, you look down and you see the small dell between a couple of hills, and in the very center of it, there's a massive bonfire, and probably about 30 or so diminutive figures hopping around, with one standing on top of the pyre, arms flailing back and forth, chanting, which is where the chanting is coming from, or at least the lead for the chanting is coming from. All the creatures hopping around are screaming and calling back, but it's vaguely like a call and response type of deal. But they're working themselves up into a they're
pervert.
having a party,
Oh, okay.
but whether it's a good party is to be seen.
I think I'll give Hinta the immovable rod.
No, you should give Hinta the potion of poison. Tastes,
Ooh, what is that?
looks,
do?
smells, and tastes like a potion of healing or any other beneficial potion. It's actually
But it's
masked by
poison.
illusion magic. It's a poison.
Fucked up.
If he drinks it, he takes 3d6 poison damage. But no, sorry. Go ahead. So what are these?
That is what you
creatures that
see. Give me a. Is Dell an elf? I thought he was a human.
I thought
Do
he
you
was
have,
like
are
the
human,
Yeah.
but he's got some goggles of night vision. I think I see in his inventory.
Okay, give me a perception check. You're
Least I
still a
thought
little
as
ways away. It's a safe distance that you're peering from.
Oh yeah, there they are. Goggles of night. Perceive. Dell stays true to his main character's energy.
uh, he's not 100% sure, but they are a smaller creature. You have to get a little closer, I think, to tell for sure. But it's either like a gnome or a halfling or maybe a goblin or something similar to that. The guttural noises are a little too high pitched for dwarves.
I guess he'll try to creep a little bit closer and see if he can't make out what they are. Sorry, I'm making a effect for his goggles. I think that should be good.
Looks like a goddamn nerd with some goggles on, peeping through the forest. Either that or a pervert. Also true to
Or
his
both.
character.
Okay, he's got some goggles on. He's gonna make another roll. Stealth. Drop the 1.
Easing forward, you have to have the distance to get a good line of sight on them. But as you come to rest, you are pretty sure this is a group of gnomes, and they're kind of there's a somewhat old and decrepit one standing on the fire, in the fire, uh, hopping and singing and flailing his arms, and the rest of them are dancing and cavorting around. It's a very feral scene in front of you. But
Can I make out at all what they're saying as
do
they're
you
doing
speak Gnomish?
this? I don't know what Dell speaks, but my guess is probably not.
Dell barely speaks common.
No, Abyssal, Common, Elven, and Thieves
Why
can't.
does he speak Abyssal?
Because
Yeah.
because
Wrong question, Val.
you have no idea what they're saying. But it's whatever they're doing, it's not overtly threatening, I guess, or overtly a call to war or a war chant or something like that. It's just these stripped down, half naked, painted gnomes dancing and singing around a bonfire. There's some food laid out nearby, some rudimentary instruments being played, some daggers, a few swords, things like that, but it's not like a war band or anything like that.
Sounds like a sick party.
Yeah, should Dell crash it?
Give me your mushrooms. Give me your drugs, you little bastards. Yeah, that is what you see.
I feel like it would not be in Dell's character to approach this scene by himself. So I think he'll, now that he's identified it, slink away and return to the group and inform them. He'll wake everybody else up of what he's seeing, so that they can make the decision whether or not we want to go.
You're right,
crash
he's a
the
slinker.
party. I don't think Dell would take it upon himself to just walk up there and start talking to him. Other members of the party, however, perhaps.
I mean, it's not like we have a face.
But Hezrog will grumble awake as Dell shakes him and informs him of the gnomes. Hezrog will tell him, "You check your pockets. Gnomes are very miserly. They'll steal from you. Almost as bad as, kind of motion with his chin towards Hinta." Very well. Gemma, what do you think? Should we go talk to these gnomes, or should we just let them do their thing and let us get some sleep?
I think they're partying. We should go hang out.
Did you
I've
see
never
any
met a gnome
alcohol?
before.
Such a sheltered life.
Don't trust them.
Never even
They're
met a
trying to
gnome.
collect all the world's monies.
Hey, if they're not chill, a burning hands the whole group. How about that?
Deal. But we'll see if we can go longer than whatever it was, 30 seconds before we resort to violence.
Really, probably going through a growth spurt.
This time around.
He doesn't grow.
Don't bet on it.
Yeah, I guess Hezrog and Gemma and maybe Iktar if he feels like it will come.
I'll fireman carry Iktar until he's conscious.
He's just covered in bug bites and rage. He might have gotten into a fight with one of the horses while no one was looking.
To be fair, if you're covered with apples, you're gonna attract a lot of mosquitoes. This guy's got West Nile for sure.
He got one big hoof print in the middle of his chest.
I like how Dell wrote Dark Vision 60 feet on his character sheet under movement. Not senses.
This boy. But okay, you all are you going sneakily or what's the play here?
Gemma doesn't plan to. She's gonna be friendly.
Yeah. I mean, Hezrog's not very sneaky, so he'll just go up loud and proud. We assume Iktar would do the same if he wants to come.
All right. You all follow Dell to the indicated valley, a little ways away. It's not crazy far. Though those of you that have had watches thus far might think a little bit like, huh, the closer you get, I can't believe I didn't hear this. They are not being subtle.
Hezrog will dig some wax out of his ears and be like, "Oh, that makes it much louder." Forgot you're supposed to take the earplugs out when you're on watch. No matter.
But yeah, you scampered to the top of the hill, a little bit to the south of where Dell approached the first time, and looking down, you see, much like I described before, kind of feral-looking group of half-dressed gnomes capering about.
Well, Gemma will walk out into the firelight and say, "Good evening, gentlemen."
Gemma, no, your coin purse.
Gemma will try to match the vibe by doing a little pirouette dance.
The gnome closest to you is kind of doing an interpretive dance, arms everywhere. Looks up at you and says something in Gnomish. It's Gnomish, technical term. Threw me off, woman. Gnomish. Yeah.
Gemma, not speaking Gnomish, will answer in performative dance also.
Nice. Give me a medicine check there, Gemma.
Ha. The only skill I'm really good at.
Medicine.
Yeah.
Medicine. So this little guy, you're not a very large woman yourself, but he is diminutive even by your standards. With just a suggestion of a facial hair. What's on top of his head is sticking out in all different directions. But what catches your attention is he's sweating heavily, and his pupils are massively dilated.
This gnome is on Molly.
And the more you see of the rest of the group, you look around and you see that most of them seem to be exhibiting these similar symptoms. The big boss man in the fire in the middle is hopping around in the most aggressive theming out of everyone. The one closest to you that addressed you before reaches out and tries to take your hand.
Dr. Gemma prescribes MDMA. She's gonna shout, "Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare!" and start flailing around.
That's fucked up. You don't do that.
She'll flail her way to the center and make her way to the gnome in the middle.
While dragging the first one along with you.
And then she's gonna turn and throw like an invisible lasso towards Hezrog and lasso him in.
Hezrog will, I guess, follow with the performance that she is giving. Try to take part in it as well. Do I understand any little bit of Gnomish? I think
I don't
Gnomish.
know. Do you?
He speaks Dwarvish, which Dwarvish and Gnomish share Dwarvish
Do they-
script.
I thought they shared
So-
halfling script, or is it halflings and elves?
Halfling shares common script.
I'd say you can pick up a little bit of it. You get dance a lot, moon a couple of times, feast is
Moon
another big
dance.
one.
Feast.
And if you're being lassoed and drawn in to the dance party, as this wash of toddlers around you is trying to mosh pit around giants. These kind of clay pipes are shoved into your hands, as well as a lump of what looks like cooked down, almost like a meatball, I guess, but the texture's wrong for meat.
Hmm.
And then as
I
you
will
look around, you see that they're using the pyre in the middle to light the pipe, kind of like crack pipe style, lighting it from the bottom and inhaling, as well as eating on the lumps of gray stuff. Oh, somebody's dead.
Rip.
Must be Ryan.
Yep. And it's not slowing them down. It's just they get a little bit more sweaty, and their interpretive dance becomes a little bit more interpretive.
I guess Hezrog will lick the meatball and see what it tastes like.
Never licked the meatball, man.
Too late. Lick the meatball. The first lick, probably the flavor is an odd kind of salty taste. Texture is a little rougher than you were expecting. But as you slap your lips together a little bit, your mouth goes numb, and the fire gets a little
Watch
bit
out.
brighter. The colors around you get a little bit more vibrant, and you can feel the song that they're kind of an expert playing around you. Kind of, your foot taps a little bit, and you really get into that hop that with Gemma still pulling on your lasso.
So you guys gotta try this. This is great. And then I'll light the pipe then too, and try to follow the gnomes, imitate them.
Okay.
I just got back and you're doing drugs with gnomes.
Yeah, we found some drugs from Molly.
Unreal.
This is a private party.
Yeah.
Invite only.
That first inhale is a rough one, but it doubles down on what you were feeling before, and it really kicks in, and you really get into the groove, and you start dancing, and you pull some of your clothing off because you're sweating and it's hot, but it's a beautiful scene that you're part of, and you can smell the rain coming in, and you kind of logically, you probably still recognize in the back of your head that you don't speak Gnomish, but you're kind of, those songs that you don't quite know the words for, but you can get on beat with it and say something similar.
Yeah.
You begin finding yourself half dressed, mixing with the gnomes. You've got one, and then you're spinning together, and the party started for you, my friend.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm fluent in drug addict at least.
I'm listening in now. By the way, I'm just playing with the dog, so I'm being loud and
good.
squeaking toys and stuff. Yeah, switched to my phone. So
Can I tell anything about what they're trying to do? I mean, the center gnome, I can't really speak to him, but can I tell if they're trying to accomplish anything? I guess I'd love to see if they're like casting a spell or if this is just pure vibes.
Okay. Give me Arcana check.
Should have done that before I started taking drugs.
Too late. You're part of
Yeah,
the
you're
the
in too deep.
problem now.
I crit failed, so good luck, brother. Has all
Yeah,
been the
hard to
stew.
tell. It's a you came up in a structured magic is a this, then this, then this, and you have to draw the line just perfectly. And this sort of chaotic amalgamation is not something that you're really familiar with. But the vibe seems good, and they're not violent. They offer you if because you've got this clay pipe. The guy on your left handed you the clay pipe, and then handed you the ball of whatever it is, and then danced off. And the guy on your right is waiting for you, arms out, for you to give him the pipe and the lump of stuff. Because you're fucking up the rotation right now.
Gotta hit it and pass it, as Drug will say through a couple coughs.
These arms akimbo.
Yeah. Can Hezrog try to make like an Arcana check or something? Does he feel the magic?
Sure, give me Arcana check. As you're part of the problem, I'll knock the drug addled out of you for this part. What you got?
16.
16.
Hezron get a gnome wife.
While you can't quite quantify it, you're with the Hells and how their magics work. This is something in the same vein as it. It's not evil, but it's more kind of instinctively driven. It's not a practice spell or something intentional. This is kind of like a ritual that's
ritual tactics. Say that.
kind of building on its own to, if you throw a whole bunch of witches out in the forest, they're going to strip down and moon gaze with their buttholes or something, whatever witches do. There's something magic flowing here, but it's kind of just building present.
Okay. I'll try to relay this information to Gemma as best I can.
I want to hear it in your drug voice.
I will say, "Oh, we're building, Gemma. It's coming up to something. I feel it deep in my bones and in my butt."
Tell me more. Explain it explicitly.
Can't be explained, Gemma. You just gotta feel. Gotta feel the winds and feel the moon and feel the flesh and the smoke around you.
Why didn't you say so?
You catch a sharp finger in your ribs, Gemma. Old boy on your right
worse
really wants
places.
his pipe.
I will pass.
He takes a good long inhale and passes it along. You still holding on to your lumpy mush?
I do love a lumpy mush.
Hezrog will give you 10 gold if you just eat the whole thing.
Gemma will keep her lumpy mush for emergencies.
In case you need to escape reality for a little while. Okay.
I'm thinking in case I need to make poison darts.
Fair enough.
Psychedelic darts.
She's read Exploits of Hugo.
Fair enough. But yeah, the like I said, they're not hostile around you. They're just kind of mosh pitting a little bit. It's like the first Burning Man type of deal.
We just stumbled into Coachella.
Kind of, yeah. As it's been a little bit at this point, and if you don't want to dance, you don't have to, and they'll just kind of move around you like you were a rock. As you watch, they're kind of drunkenly acting out. Oh, I'm a wave breaking upon the stone. Type of madness going on, but you can be present and not partake. But Hezrog being part of it is having a great time. That high is riding good. You get past the pipe and licking goo a couple of times. Your hairy chest is out and you're down to your loincloth, and they occasionally someone will come by and put like a handprint or doodle on your skin somewhere, in these kind of different colored pigments, and well, there you're just vibing. The music's flowing through you, and it's a great night so far.
Fair to say, I don't think Dell will participate. He'll just be in his like emo, moody edgelord, edge of the fire mode, watching for the darkness. And Gemma won't
Iktar
partake
definitely
in the
wants to
drugs.
participate.
Yeah, Gemma won't
Iktar
partake in the
won't
drugs, but she
participate?
will partake in the vibes.
No, Iktar definitely wants to.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah.
That seemed very out of character. If he was going
I was gonna say, I want it
participate.
on the record if we're stating what everyone's doing.
Dude,
Iktar is
smoking crack is the
participating.
best way to violate your oath.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wait a
he
minute.
hasn't-
That's not
he hasn't- he hasn't taken his
Not
oath.
the nature paladin. There's no way. I gotta be allowed to take shrooms.
Yeah, this is kind of like a cross between shrooms and peyote that they're smoking and eating. So that seems very nature paladin to me.
There's no way a nature paladin gets drug tested.
No, no, he probably grows his own peyote. But no, you get a couple of hits in you, and you strip your armor down because it's too fucking hot. Put it back in your bag, and end up getting painted yourself and produce apples, and to the great happiness of the gnomes around you, and you're just vibing. This is a good trip.
Fuck yeah.
These gnomes got this figured out.
But as the night wears on and the dancing continues, and Gemma, you can keep your mushy ball. You don't have to smoke if you don't want to, like I said, but they will try and get you to dance with them from time to
Gemma
time.
will dance.
And you just kind of spend the night in a haze, getting maybe a mild contact high, but that might just be the energy flowing around. And as things kind of reach their peak in Iktar and Hezrog, you're both took your fourth or fifth hit and lick. The music stops and the gnomes stop, and you know, as being part of this, to stop now too. the old man comes down off of his pyre, and the only sound is the crackling of the flames. And he comes down and says something to the first gnome, and he puts a mark of ash on their forehead, a single line and 3 dots on the top of it, like between their eyes. And he goes to the next and slowly makes his way around the circle, touching everybody and drawing this on them. And when he reaches the 3 of you who have somehow kind of ended up in the same area, he grabs Hezrog either side of your face after making the mark, looks into your eyes, and where everybody else's pupils, including yours, are just kind of exploded. His are jagged along the outside. He leans in and he whispers something in your ear in Gnomish. You hear, it sounds like a greeting and a welcoming kind of sentiment. Then kisses you on both cheeks, and then goes and does the same with Iktar and then Gemma, and then just kind of wanders out into the darkness. And then the gnomes just kind of turn and walk away, and you're left alone, tripping balls, staring at a burning bonfire.
Holy shit. Did that just happen? Or did we just do
Hezrog
drugs?
Hezrog will keep dancing. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm a private dancer, a dancer for money.
Hezrog's found his jive. So
Gem's been
those
cranking that Soldier Boy for 2 hours to every song.
The 3 of you that have partaken and enjoyed the ceremony gain proficiency in Gnomish.
No way.
Noise.
Wait, does that include Gemma, even though she didn't do drugs?
Yeah, you didn't have to do the drug. You got a contact high. There was a lot of smoke going around. Plus, you were fondling that ball for a while, so you got some in your system. You communed with nature, and I will say between the 2 of you, or the 3 of you, being the somewhat caster, arcane, crossed with the different experiences in this kind of drug-fueled haze, is things have wound down a little bit. You kind of talk amongst yourselves, and this whatever spell they were cooking up, it was a welcoming ceremony. While you're not sure of the specifics, it's a rare event that gnomes do on occasions, and they share a kind of part of their language and how they use their magics is there's a touch of telepathy to it. So there's a shared consciousness to them that you were able to connect with during this event.
I knew it. Gnomes have a hive mind.
But you can sing and dance amongst yourselves, enjoy the fire as long as you want. But the force itself has died down. You can hear the life around you. Occasional deer or a wolf meandering through, but they don't pay you any mind. And you can just spend the night vibing. And at the end, when the sun comes up, whether you've slept the rest of the night or not, you kind of come to your senses, having had what feels like a full rest.
Hell yeah. One level of exhaustion is nothing to pay for gnomish proficiency.
Well, it sounds like we didn't even get the level of exhaustion.
Nope.
What a vibe. Gnome rave.
Gnome rave.
No rave.
Now that we can understand a little bit more about Gnomish, are they still there in the morning?
No, as you kind of the drugs wear off and the vibe comes back to normalcy. The area around the now smoldering embers is beaten flat by a whole bunch of feet, including your own. But they've dispersed off into the woods and left without leaving much of a trail at all.
We all saw that, right?
Hezrog will make a history check to see if he believes if this actually happened or if this was a drug trip. Or that would be insight. Not sure. Maybe insight. Nat 20.
Yo.
Well, given the way that things are feeling, you definitely had the experience. I'd say you'd be convinced that this did happen.
Ictar wants to believe it really happened. He's gonna go
It
back.
happens, and we are the better for it.
We definitely
gonna
did.
lord-
Tons of gnomes in the woods.
We're gonna lord it over our friends who chose not to participate.
You guys definitely also saw like 10 dancing fleshlights last night, right?
Maybe.
But yeah, you kind of take the next half hour to an hour to get your armor back on and kind of look at the artwork that they put on your bodies and just kind of fully come back to yourselves. And as the sun is fully peeking over the tops of the trees to the east, you're dressed and are able to make your way back to where you left the camp.
Is the camp any worse for wear by the time we get back?
No, your two merchant friends are snoring logs underneath the where you left them. The fire has died out, but yeah, everything is as you left it. Just a chaotic night of partying.
Well, after that, Hezrog's gonna take a little hair of the dog and drink some ale.
Probably smart.
Did Ictar swipe any of those drugs to take home?
I do still have my like gooey ball thing.
Yep. Gemma has a gooey ball. Do you want a gooey ball or a pipe with a chunk of something in it?
Crack rock.
Yeah. Like,
Okay. You have a kind of stubby, pipe made of like a red glazed clay with very faint scratchings along the sides. And loaded in the chamber is a unused, looks like a shredded mushroom that's been packed down really hard, so it's in a perfect cube to fit into this opening.
love it. Can it be thin and long like an opium pipe?
I think you could make a reed to extend the bite to it. It does have a small hole on the side that you can cover with your thumb, but yeah, you can adjust it to your needs.
Hell yeah.
I'll pull out my own self-lighting pipe and tobacco and puff alongside him.
While you know that the the new tobacco for today is it's got a nice cherry aroma to it. It just isn't quite doing it for you after last night.
Oh no. Has
You can
some
have
of
it,
the
Emma.
magic been has some of the magic been sucked away?
No, no, no. You just after smoking drugs for so long, you got the hairy mouth and uh, yeah, it's nothing that a couple of days of sobriety won't fix.
Or you
Oh
keep
man,
doing
when am I
drugs.
gonna
Or you could keep doing
need
hard
a couple
drugs.
days of sobriety?
Yeah. I can share my pipe. I'll pass it over.
Not right now. Not right now. Guess we should probably wait.
But yeah,
Alright.
you load up, you wake your merchants up and get a. You're not quite sure who did the cooking, but you fry some eggs and a little bit of bacon and some sausages and sliced tomatoes. And you have a solid
Delightful.
breakfast. Exactly what you need. Lots of grease after last night. Um, and toast to kind of get your day started right. Even Iktar isn't feeling as bad or hard of feelings for the horses uh, this morning. But you get
Yes,
everything.
I'll give them a nice apple, not a crotch apple.
It's nice. This is a fresh one, crisp,
Thanks, man.
and get them all loaded up and started off down the road. One of the merchants kind of looks over at you, Iktar. You look both good and bad. Is everything okay? Didn't sleep good?
Yeah, it was. We were just stressed. We were tossing and turning, and late night keeping watch and everything.
Mm, mm. Well, if that's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
it
just
was,
on-
and well, thank you for keeping watch. We appreciate it. We want to lose what we worked so hard to recollect.
No worries. Fucking lame ass pussy ass nerds.
Did you say this under your breath? Or?
I mean it out loud.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Fucking nothing, man. You gotta drive. I can't.
You grab a bedroll and curl up in the back on top of whatever is softest. Yeah, the day rolls by. You switch out so you can get naps and kind of get a day under your belts to work some of the kinks out from last night. Lots of water. That's important. Lots of water. And
Water. Never touch this stuff.
fish fucking it. Okay, ale instead of water for some.
That
And
sounds good.
yeah, clear up the cobwebs. But as the day begins to draw short, you climb a final hill and look down, and you see a sprawling city on the edge of a desert in front of you. The center of it is a long, tall, thin spire reaching up towards the clouds, with the occasional airship moving about. Thin trail of dust leading from the city off to the west. And one of the merchants yell back towards you, "Look, we've made it to the city in great time. Oh, we might want to stop here for a moment. We have a bit of a confession to make. And I think we're going to end tonight there."
What's the confession?
Damn. spam
It's a
them.
good one.
want me to
It
wait?
plays into your character, some of your characters at least. So, good first time back. Good,
It was
got to
fun.
get back in the rhythm.
Super fun.
Any
little
day,
session.
any session where you smoke drugs with gnomes is a good session.
Yeah.
As long as they don't turn out to be demonic vampire gnomes that try to eat your balls afterwards. That time it's not as fun. It's still a little
Yeah.
fun, but
In the
Yeah, they
moment,
just
it's
summon
fun.
the big bad
Yeah.
maybe.
But
That was great.
when you're
yeah, next
when you're
week we'll
missing 6 of your toes.
pick up with the admission of guilt and hopefully get into the city.
Amen.
Sounds good.
Good shit.
All right. I'll catch you guys later.
Iktar, did we get you your item already?
I was gonna have the everlasting smoke whatever bottle.
Ever smoking bottle.
Ever smoking bottle.
That one.
It's a spicy thing. You know that
Yeah.
Son of Oceanus you guys fought? I sticked it on my Saturday group, and they used the ever
No way.
smoking bottle to. They actually were able to defeat him, but they cheated.
No way.
It was pretty good. I was impressed. Let's get you that smoking bottle.
I think
Dell
Gemma-
got his
Gemma will
item.
take this. I think Gemma will take a scroll of counter spell just so I have it when it's ready.
Okay. When do you get your 3rd level spells?
Probably 5,
Fifth
right?
level. I feel like that's kind of a ways away. I don't know. Maybe you should pick something that's more useful early.
I
now.
know. I couldn't think of anything else at like level 1 that's gonna be like great, like first level spells. But I think I'd take like knock or something. But
You get
think that's second
seconds
level.
pretty soon.
I get
I think-
seconds pretty soon.
You get,
Dispel magic is second, right?
What about Vortex Warp? Do you
Magic's-
have Vortex Warp? That's
Spell
a
magic's first level.
Hmm.
At least I think it is.
Maybe
No, it's
wrong
3rd
there.
level. Sorry, 3rd level.
Prayer of healing, I guess.
well. Think on it. There's no rush for it. Ever smoking bottle for Iktar, our apple friend. There you go.
All right, I'll catch you later.
Hell yeah.
friends.
All right,
you.
friends. I'll see you next time.
Sounds good. See ya.